This week begins with a quiet kind of resistance as the Taurus moon squares off with Mercury and Venus in Aquarius. The moon reminds us that the body craves what's familiar, even when the mind knows change is necessary. So if you feel yourself pausing, hesitating, or pulling back, this isn't stubbornness, it's your nervous system asking if growth is safe. So let yourself listen before you push forward. Following that, on Monday, Neptune leaves Pisces. This closes a really long chapter of dissolving old identities, beliefs, and illusions. Over the past years, we've been asked to grieve, filter through the regret, the guilt, the shame, forgive ourselves, and soften in places that once felt rigid. You're not who you once were in this cycle when it began, and that's exactly the point. As Neptune steps into Aries, it's beginning a new 13-year story for us. Spirit moves from dreaming into doing. Faith can no longer be passive. It has to be embodied and lived through courage, instinct, and identity. This is an invitation to trust your inner fire and let desire become sacred rather than impulsive. So this is important because that's a big shift for the next 13-year cycle or so. But directly following this on Tuesday, Mars, the god of war, meets Pluto, the destroyer, in the sign of Aquarius. And so this is all about shaking things up. It's about embracing disruption. It's all about rebellion, freedom, liberation, taking down the things that once oppressed. We think about Pluto as well. That's a big outer planet. It takes a long time to get through its cycles. Came out of the sign of Capricorn, relatively new, into Aquarius. Capricorn is structure, institutions. And so we think about this Aquarian archetype. It's a humanitarian. It wants what's best for everybody to live an authentic, free life. And this is embodied with action with Mars as it meets Pluto. So intense energy there at the beginning of the week. We move forward, the moon moves into Gemini, and as it rises, perspective widens. Conversations open doors, curiosity becomes medicine. It meets Chiron in Aries, so old wounds around autonomy and self-definition may resurface, not to trap you in the past, but to offer opportunity for new narratives. You're not bound to the old scripts unless you decide to keep repeating them, and your voice matters in the story you're telling with your life. By the weekend, the Cancer moon will join Jupiter, helping the heart integrate with the mind discovered. Feeling becomes expansive rather than overwhelming. And that is a great way to set us up for the full moon in Leo on Sunday, which asks us to be seen. It opposes Aquarius, and so it reminds you don't have to conform to belong. You're welcome to have your own belief structures and understand personally what authenticity and liberation mean to you. Authenticity isn't rebellion, but rather it's alignment. So this week isn't about being loud or fearless necessarily. It's about choosing visibility over safety and letting your heart lead the way forward.